Hello people of the Bacon Army and welcome to my Bloodborne video. This video will be a twist on things, so I hope you enjoy what happens to for you guys today. We will be discussing how to become a practical demigod or legend in the Bloodborne universe, but more importantly how to go toe to toe with equal figures of powers such as Gehrman the Hunter, or the first hunter as in boss battles, and Lady Maria. This is a more serious video so you can tell my Anyways, we'll be starting off by analyzing their attacks, abilities, and what makes them such heart-touching characters or bosses, and what they symbolize. So let's get to it. Okay, it's like what's the word? What's it called? The background gameplay. That's me being a goat. Okay. Before we start, I'd like to shout out my Anyways, back to the video. We'll start by characterizing Gehrman the First Hunter. As his name details, he was the originator and founder of the Hunters even before the Dream was created and hunted monsters after the blood disease outbreak in Yharnam. With other hunters such as Maria, Carol was like another hunter, and Izzy, and many others that will remain unnamed because there's like a whole mini army, yet they all got wiped out and went insane over a dose of insight, or they were tortured to death. With that, he has experience in a lot of hunting tactics and such, and is a very capable hunter, even with crippling weight of elder age. As a surrogate for the Great Ones, the Moon Presence more so, it can be inferred that he has been gifted powers beyond this, or so we think. But as far as we can see, he can enhance his speed, unleash arcane AoE blasts after a short charge, jump to high heights and call down damaging zephyrs of wind, and still use his capability in hunter combat as well. It can also be inferred that he has had little contact with the world of beasts and the hunt, along with being one of the purest and strongest hunters. That's that he is least likely to transform into a beast or show any traits of powers resembling them. Now you'll want to counter his speed, power and speed, and armor starting from a level 1 hunter, or more, level 9, because you can't start from level 1. But we need a plan on what we need. Gehrman is a hunter. This is you, but with much more powerful access to stronger magics. But he isn't as flexible in how many hunter tools he can use. Spells. We know he's cheating. Anyways, we'll want to counter by opposing an opposite to each power, starting with his weapon. Gehrman wields a scythe as the first hunter. This will be a symbol of hunters themselves and the culling of beasts. We'll need one of our own. Another weapon of choice that will match the symbolism against the symbolism of hunters. So like an opposite to hunters, something that can oppose the hunters as a whole, or something with equal power and what it means. This choice will come more from preference since there's a few choices. The Beast Claw, obtained through the Alien Lauren Chalice. I hope there's gameplay of that right now. The Alien Lauren Chalice dungeon, which can be found on the Megadalic corpse after killing her in the Nightmare Frontier, after being crushed to death by her. Long story. Next will be the Holy Moonlight Sword, obtained by defeating spoilers. I mentioned there'll be spoilers. Ludwig in the Hunter's Nightmare, and either killing his head and taking it off him, or wearing church garb and answering yes to him. And I did that because I'm not some murdering asshole. And the Blade of Mercy, but this is the least preferable of the three, and here's why. The Beast Claw, a symbol of beast, the savage power, the untamed echoes of the person lost deep within, and the fruition of the beast locked deep within being released is a perfect counter against Garamond, as it is the hunter's job to hunt beasts, since it's in the namesake and poses Garamond's symbol as the first hunter. It offers speed as well, and when paired with the beast rune, offers even more powers on top with said speed and power, and the ability to unleash powerful shockwaves with its roars, which can blast away projectiles or certain winds, aka it may be able to deflect Garamond Zephyrs. I'll probably be beating the game soon, and I'll be uploading gameplay to see how that goes once I complete this build. Now the Holy Moonlight Sword is another option, and presumably the relic of the Moon Presence handed down to Ludwig, whom found it, or is what he claims. It's said to channel the abysmal cosmos into the blade, and it represents the church, the cleansing of the sickness in the blood, and the purging of beast and spirit. Not an opposite, but a near equal to Garamond as well. It can unleash waves of moonlight power, channel from the cosmos, another added on ability to it. Now the Blades of Mercy. Due to the lack of power it provides, it wouldn't necessarily stand a match in the power against Garamond, but a match of symbolism instead. It said these blades were passed down not to hunters, but to hunters of hunters in a foreign land, and would easily oppose Garamond as he is the first hunter, sorry, it shouldn't be plural. The great symbolism, but not enough power. Now that we have this, your choice of firearm will be for you to choose. Even though the firearm is a hunter's best friend, it will be least used amongst these two equal forces, as this will be a battle of more physical combat and magical power that you would have. Holy shit, sorry, I was looking at the freaking combat, that's cool. Now to the hunter's tools. Due to Garamond's extra speed enhancement, you'll want the old hunter bone, acquirable after defeating the blood-starved beast. Going to the right door of the Grand Cathedral, going down, strafing to the right of the building, and dropping down to the door, you'll see by following the ropes down and enter the old hunter's workshop. It will be there. You can probably look up a tutorial to find this place as well. This will allow you to temporarily amp up your speed to keep up. To counter his AoE blast, you'll need the Call Beyond, which can be acquired by ascending the Odin Chapel, the quote of Garamond, which conveniently you'll be killing sooner or later. Oh, yeah, spoilers. By going up the tower instead of down, using the key to enter, getting past all the enemies, there will be, and defeating the celestial emissaries. After smashing the window behind the boss and going to the right, it will pretty much be right there. This will allow for you to unleash very powerful AoE attacks of your own. Very nice. Countering his wind's attacks is reliant on the weapon you choose. But if you chose none of the weapons, or I offered, or you chose the Blades of Mercy, that would be very disappointing. Found amongst one of the old houses in the Forbidden Woods, you could get the Beast. No, it's not called a Beast Claw. The Beast Roar. Get the Beast Roar. Found amongst the old houses in the Forbidden Woods. The rest of the battle is reliant on the skills you acquired, and more importantly, your defense. Which, when you level, your goal will be to get health to 45, Arcana to 40, so you can meet the requirements for your weapons and magic of choice. Meaning you're most likely to reach level 100. Enjoy the grind. Now, with that being said, there isn't much more to explain. There will probably be an extra segment to this detailing the Maria part. So this is what I stated is the build for defeating Garamond. 3 weapons of choice: the Beast Roar, the Call Beyond, and something else. I forgot what I said. That's all for this one. So I'll see y'all in the next one.